It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
That's caught out wide by Cooks. So nothing doing there. And 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And it is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Prescott yet again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Oh, yeah, right.
Headed in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off play action. Allen. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Allen. The field, he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play call
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now Allen. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
No score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Prescott from the gun on third.
Oh.
This pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Prescott on first down. There again is Cooks, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Prescott to throw on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long.
Alert! 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 Alert!
Looking to throw. Allen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this It's all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Alert!
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, 34 yards. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Prescott now looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. They toss it down to Pollard. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now Prescott going to change the play. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. So 4th down coming. We still haven't seen a punt yet. At least here, they're in a reasonable spot to go for.
This I can understand. Some of the others, not so much.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Swinging this out for Pollard. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. And again, it's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Oh.
End zone, but it's incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the air, Allen. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. Right back to Davis. It's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Allen now looks to throw. And they're going to get him. He sagged back around the 28. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Allen looks to throw on second down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point up and through. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Allen. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 25 yards that time.
75 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And that was Dorian Williams who found his way through and planted him for a loss on the play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Prescott. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. They'll need a big play here with Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact, the forcing completion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
At the 29-yard line.
Allen. His throw incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
The fuck?
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Looking downfield for Pollard. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means up the right.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Now Allen. Under pressure, they got him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Allen going to change the look here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least make it, and it's a fake. He's going to throw it, and the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Well, they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. They'll need a big play here. They'll dack to the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And he is caught. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one up. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we just talk about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So the field goal unit is on the field, and they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And he'll try and throw here on the fake, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st and end timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was, and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now, there's two sides to every coin. Kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
He's into space past the 25. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jarek McCammon, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Mahomes will throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
3rd and long for Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete. Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 73 yards.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Mahomes now to throw. A dump down to McKinnon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, 52 yards. And the Chiefs have regained the lead. So
So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at two-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more two-point conversions. And
all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now they'll shift things around.
Kill. 47.
Second down, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboy first down.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard. It's a keeper with Prescott. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 13. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 34. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he will go down. A Cowboy
the sack. They go play fake. Mahomes. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Micah Parsons dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
On third and long, it's Mahomes.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Prescott off play action.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
One thing you heard before, when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Locates Hardman for another catch.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
At the 17-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. And the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
holding.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Final play of the half, Prescott. And this is going to be caught. So they get 2 more on the half's final play, and they shave 8 off this deficit as we head to the break. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Cowboys 15.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. George Karlaftis able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sheds, and he works free. Inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took
and in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jarek McCannon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
They've got his man complete. A big play here for Dallas. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. And quickly they get to the line. Dak going to keep it on the draw. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys are back within a score. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. On 1st down, Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Mahomes now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Wow.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got
That was my fault.
He has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
That was a dumbass 4th down.
Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 39 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once.
And Prescott, his third interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back. It's time to run out. Third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Mahomes will throw for it. Flushed out right. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now for the point after. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score, Chiefs 40, Cowboys 30.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Chauncey Golston in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
At the 18-yard line.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
taken at about the 36. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
What the fuck?
And that should do it. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again.
Oh, bullshit.
At their own 20-yard line.
Definitely
Chiefs
tough now.
offense about set to begin this drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant
Yeah,
about
just
this.
took a damn field goal if that was the
We gotta
case.
move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Kansas City.
We got about
Nicole Hardman, 54 yards. And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glenn doesn't want trying to chase it.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
oh, it's terrible.
End zone, but it's incomplete. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Mahomes going to throw it here. A dump down to McKinnon. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
What? Oh, my gosh.
Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because Your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Easy.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Oh my God.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Yellow.
They'll try and throw for it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. On play action, Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, come on.
Picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here's Prescott.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And now here's another interception. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Oh, they try lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. So a fourth-quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Yellow. Let's get it. Let's go.
Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Here's a diving catch right side.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the backflip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes that's a way of catching up with you.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
At the 4-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense.